Sassuolo. Especially you, Berardi. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that, Sassuolo. Sassuolo, nil. Inter, 5. Yeah, the current scoreline. Maybe I'm gonna keep it scoreline 4. Or maybe make it 6 at least. Because I don't want to see the disgusting scoreline again. I really don't. I don't want to see this disgusting ass scoreline again. The difference is we're the one that scored 5. But about the game, I thought first half, where you guys like getting cooked. Actually, look at lineup, like nothing surprise. Barella, Hakan still out for Juve. They come back there, but personally, I would keep them on the bench for a bit. Play them against Boroglyphs, maybe. But talk about the game. It was Sassuolo. When you look at midfield of Matic and Kone, physical ball winners, they thought they can win the ball and send someone like Berardi or Di Laurenti to score. Yeah, hit him a counter, and bam. I mean, that's how it goes in the first half. He thought Sassuolo going to score. The first minute, they thought, wow, okay. It's a good thing to Dimarco. I'm for Dimarco, besides the header. Yeah, besides the header, hat-trick assist. But there's more than that. It was a ball winning counter, like, okay. Look at the FC26 pace. Like, why is Di Laurenti so fast? Like, oh, the pace is like 91 on FC26. Wait, what's Berardi's? 80. Piemonte's 70. So yeah, it's a swallow. If they get a pacey front three, yeah, it's really over. You get ball winners like Matic and Kone, like, okay, it's enough. That'll be a dangerous counterattacking side right there. Especially when, yeah, a dangerous side for every PL Bundesliga club. I mean, if you play a low block, then yeah, any team would struggle. But yeah, first goal, Dimarco, another corner. Back 3 corners. Yeah, goals at 3 corners. Actually, 2 corners. 2 open play, and yeah, and a throw in. Yeah, first goal corner. Dimarco corner. Left foot is cheat code, and Bissek heads it in. 1-0. Second goal. Dimarco's left foot again. And Tika's not offside. And scores another goal, 2-0. Of course, you thought you were going to get cooked in the first half. It's Berardi, the usual GNA against us. But hold that, Berardi. Hold that. He's offside apparently by a toe. Apparently, look, I'm not to go through that. It's like, because I know that last season when Mickey was offside by a toe against Barca, like, that's a really tight call. But lucky there. Sassuolo could have got back in the first half. I mean, he did get back, probably fight a lot more compared to the second. Which, by the way, first half, I give props to Sommer. Even though he didn't have to do a lot of saves, a lot of it goals prevented is him sweeping. Having sweep. Yep, good. Second half. Yeah. Corner throw in again. Bastoni throw in. Of course, I think that the Sassuolo player mistimed it. And El Toro scores easiest goal for Latoro. I mean, pretty much 1v1, given that no one's marking him. In fact, where is Mihajlovic? You know, our Inter target. Where was he marking Del Toro? It felt. Where was he? Got demolished there. He linked to. Yeah, he's linked to us and Juve. Where was he for that third goal? Because I know that's one Sassuolo player uh misplaced a header. Like, okay, Del Toro. Yep. Fourth goal. Another corner. This time with a kanji. Or as I with set piece, hat-trick assist. It becomes set piece FC. I think yeah. It was like we're like Arsenal, but difference is we can actually score open play. So set piece FC right there. Dimarco's left foot cheat, absolute cheat code. In fact, preserve as much as you can. Because that's Dimarco. Even though he only has 1 foot, that 1 foot is like a diamond right there. So yeah, fourth goal. And then Matic, I'm surprised he's been sent off. I don't know what he did. I don't know, maybe argue against the ref, maybe. But after that, yeah, game's pretty much done. All subs like, okay, doesn't matter. It's 4-0. I mean, then look at the stats. Shots on target 9. Because if it's Consigli, you probably save quite a few of those. And when we come out the line, like very erratic. Muric. Living Enrique's score. His first goal, by the way. I mean, congrats to him. Yeah, congrats to him. The banger. Yeah, the little stat padding session. Right there. But let's say you do that against Juve, especially against Di Gregorio, who I think he will play. Because Perrin is more of a backup. They're not gonna risk Perrin. And all the Locatelli and McKinney are like 1 card away from suspension, 1 yellow. So we'll see from there. I know this is not recorded until this recording is before a Lazio game for Juve. So yep. Yeah, the Sassuolo, I know it's 39% possession, but they are a good counterattacking side. I give them props for that. So yeah, I think the team played very well. Defense looked shaky in the first half. Defense, midfield seems a bit shaky in the first half. So yeah, I would give my match ratings right there. I think Sommer, I think gets a 7 because all the stuff he does. I mean, the reflexes, he doesn't have that anymore. Like he can still sweep at least. Yeah, sweep cooks Sassuolo. Bastoni, 7. In fact, Berrardi has been quiet. Besides that bicycle kick, but that's offside. Lucky there. Lucky there for Bastoni. But overall, all 7. Akanji. What first half in trouble? He got in trouble with the Sassuolo pace. But I would give them that for the 2 goals. Akanji with a goal, Bissek with a goal, Bastoni no goals. That defense, like, okay. Zielinski. I'll give him 7. And, it's very hard to control. Don't misplace a lot of passes against Sassuolo. They can win the ball. Oh, yep. Because I know Hakan will be back. Because I think for Hakan, yeah, he'd probably be back for Juve. Hakan and Barella. Personally, I would probably keep them on the bench. Because it's not a type of game where you just throw them in. I would prefer to do a Bodo Glimt. I know it's going to be probably Bodo Glimt away. But yeah, and then you need to warm up. Get the match sharp. Against Juve, we need people to be fit and sharp. Right now. So yeah, personally, I would just keep them for bench for Juve. Mickey, I'll give him. You want? I'll give him 6. He's covering a lot of ground. In fact, I'm going to tier list of physicality of players. You have tier 1 being Barella and Mickey. Tier 2 being Hakan, Zielinski, Juve, Susic, and tier 3 being Fratesi. Yeah, no, Hakan's on tier 2. Is it? Well, Mickey is mostly like a defensive player. At most, cover a lot of space type player. That's Mickey for you. Usage 6.5. Even though Sassuolo, yeah, against Sassuolo is a big mismatch. Because I think Susic, he needs some physicality, but by being technical, he did very well. And look, passing range and stuff. Dimarco, I'll give him 10. Hattrick assist, masterclass right there. In fact, I think it's becoming very clear that he actually, if we do win the league, I think he gets Serie A MVP. It's actually give us his left foot. Luis Enrique, I'll give him 6.5. But I'm gonna give boost his ratings up. 7.5, 8. That's the second half. Get control, at least. So, oh well. It's Sassuolo. It's more like Sassuolo's been poor. Toro, 8. Thuram, 8. Same thing for Toro and Thuram. Tikas. Yeah, when he actually try to hold the play like Tikas. Very, very good. And he gets more opportunities and doesn't look invisible. Toro doing his usual thing. Drop deep, great chances. And yeah, they give props to Latoro. Going third for highest goals. Going third for Inter for goals scored. Of course, I think he probably gets second highest at that rate. Yeah, he's like 173. Yeah, 173 for Latoro. Is it? Let me do a quick check. Yeah, it's Latoro. 173. The next fella, who I think is yeah, Alessandro Altobelli, 209. Latoro at 171. So yeah, if I could say a lot of things, I think, you know what, assuming that he gets 15 goals per season for the next 2 years, Latoro would be what, 29 this year. So in 2 seasons, I think he'll be the second highest. Because Giuseppe Miazza 278, 279. I mean 284. Unless Latoro has the body of Robert Lewandowski or Cristiano Ronaldo. Like so, yeah, unless Latoro has the body of Robert Lewandowski, Ronaldo, or Zlatan, I think he can actually break the record. I think, yeah, it's possible. It just needs the body of Lewandowski, uh, Ronaldo, and Benzema. These He's that type of body. It's actually possible. What, 29, but probably played till like 34, 35. 6 seasons, 15 goals. Like what, 90? Oh, you score 100 more. Because what is it? Some players do score a lot more in their 30s, their early 30s, mid 30s. Possible. I mean, it's possible. You keep the physique up. You give props to sports science right there. But subs. I know 4-0. I'm not going to give a single range to these subs. That's because the game is really done 4-0. So, yep. That's it. Kivu. I pick a best lineup because it's Sassuolo. I mean, for physicality wise, for Tezzi tier 3 to tier 2, match him. It's probably your most physical lineup you can. It's fair. I mean, it's fair for pickups like that. Of course, I would prefer like go for Pio, but oh well. Thuram gets goal, gets confidence. But we'll see what he can do with Juve. Kivu, I'll give him an 8. You double against a Swallow. Referees. Yeah, I think that tight VAR very tight. 6. I think they did alright. For referees. Nothing too much. But yeah, I'll show you the table. I know for Milan. Yeah, Napoli did win the game yesterday. Juve are playing right now. Milan, they don't have a game. They took a 10-day break, by the way. Because, Serie ass scheduling right there. Schedule a home game when the Olympics are on. So one game in hand, but 8 points. 8 points from Milan, 9 points from Napoli. We're trying to pick up points as much as we can. Juve. Yeah, against Juve next. Because we will be at home. I would not underestimate Juve because they will show up. In fact, when was the last time Juve lost a game with Di Gregorio in goal? When was the last time? Because I don't remember. I remember losses against with Perin. Yeah, El Cabatelia, Perin's in goal. Caligari lost. Perin's in goal. I'll take a quick look. Yeah, the last two matches, Perin in goal. Napoli. Oh wait, Di Gregorio. Last loss with Di Gregorio in goal, it was Napoli. So yeah, there's that. Last loss was December when Di Gregorio was in goal. So be careful. Now for Juve, keep an eye on them. Because I think that one yellow card from Locatelli and McKennie, or McKennie. Yeah, one yellow card for these two. They will get suspended because they accumulate too many yellow cards. Alright, that's it for my post-match reaction and ratings. Give the ratings in the comments. Have it out of 10, 6 being the average. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and Forza Inter.